Alright, let's do that. Breathe in, breathe out, and repeat. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now I have to imagine my future self. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I see myself driving a luxury car. I mean a luxury car. No. I want a luxury car. I want a Mercedes, god damn it. Joe, this doesn't work. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Greg and I'm an online entrepreneur creating content that will help you become more productive and mindful. And if those topics interest you, then subscribe below and join our amazing community. Now, I've been meditating ever since 2015. And I did it occasionally, but I didn't do it every single day. And during this period, I learned a lot about meditating. I read some really amazing guides and books on meditation. I went to some online courses. I tried different types of meditation, different apps I used, and I really had lots of different experience with meditation. But just recently, I decided to do something else, to start meditating every single day for 30 days and see what happens, because I kind of figured out that meditation has so much more to offer than what I personally experienced. So I said I will give it a try and see what happens and then share this with you. Actually, I was just reading the book from Joe Dispenza called Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself, in which he presents his 4-week meditation program, and I said, I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. Since his program is 28 days long, I added 2 more days just to make everything, well, sound better. Alright, I have the book, I have my phone, I have my headphones. It's pretty quiet here, it's dark and it's calm, so I have perfect conditions to calm my mind. Okay, so what should I do now? Wait, something is missing. Where's the app? It says here there's a bonus to the book, and even the headphones are drawn here, so how can I access the meditation? Is there an app? There must be an app. After I was searching for the app for over 30 minutes, I figured I'd have to buy the meditation online. There's no free app available. So I went on YouTube, I found some free videos there, and I used those for the 30-day period. But of course, if I'm gonna meditate daily, I'll probably buy the original version because I want to support people like Joe. The goal of the first week is to be present, focused on yourself, and learn to observe yourself. For more experienced meditators, it's quite an easy start. But for the beginners among you, well, you'll figure it out. Okay, so today is the 5th day of the first week of meditation, and so far so good. If you're more experienced meditator, then this first week should be very easy for you. If you're new into that, it's probably a bit more advanced, more challenging. And my tip for you, for the beginners, is to really listen closely to every word from the meditation. Try to focus on the words and what you have to do then. And you can also increase the volume of the headphones if you use them, or if you listen to the meditation on speakers, for example, just increase the volume. It's going to be so much easier. But yeah, first week it's pretty good and pretty easy for most people. The first week turned out well. I was focused and had no issues following the meditation. So I couldn't wait to start with the second week. So the second week is definitely more exciting than the first one. Before you start meditating, you need to write down some things, answer some questions. Basically, you need to find the emotion that is causing the most problems in your life. Now, you probably have more emotions causing problems. So the best tip I can give you is to just choose one, the biggest one, focus on it, go for it. And after like this 30-day period, you can go back to the process, see if you got rid of this emotion that is causing problems. And then repeat the process and maybe find and work on another emotion that may be causing problems as well. But yeah, second week, much more challenging, much more fun. The second week was more challenging. You needed to dig deeper into yourself, and by doing that, you started uncovering your repressed memories. You start understanding how different limiting states of consciousness affect your everyday. You start acknowledging who you really are. You express what you're afraid of. How and when do you pretend that you're someone else? Why do you lie? Etc. It's the most intense week of meditation and the hardest to follow through. So here's the thing, today is the 4th day I think of the second week, and yeah, it's quite emotional. You go quite deep into yourself, and once you go there, it becomes quite challenging because you can find out lots of things that are hidden inside yourself, inside your mind, lots of emotions, lots of memories. It is liberating in many ways, but you're gonna find a lot of things down there. So yeah, expect that to happen. But I like it, I really like it. The third week is the week of change. You carefully observe your thoughts and your limiting beliefs. You need to remember how do limiting beliefs impact you. And once you understand that, you can start changing yourself. Today is the third week, so the first day of the third week of meditation. And honestly, I don't like it. Not because something is wrong with meditation, but because my ego is hurt. The thing is, you need to constantly observe yourself, your thoughts, what's happening, your emotions, and with doing that you are trying to understand what is causing certain emotions, what thoughts, and what's behind it, what's the hook. And this is quite challenging, especially for the ego. So yeah, I expect a hard week in front of me. After finishing the third week of meditation, I couldn't wait to start with the fourth week. This was the week of surrender. Before I started it, I noticed that it's easier and easier to meditate every single day. It's becoming a habit that I actually enjoy. So, in the fourth week, you can create your new you. You imagine how you want to look like, who you want to be, how you want to walk, what you want to achieve. It's the last piece of the puzzle. The fourth week of meditation feels really glorious. So there are two reasons for that. First, I've been meditating for every single day for the past 3 weeks, and I feel calmer, I feel more present. It's a really, it's like a refreshing feeling, you know, I like it. And the second thing is, in the fourth week, what you can do is, basically you feel like a Picasso. You have this blank piece of paper in front of you and you can draw whatever you want to. You start creating, you start reinventing yourself, you start creating your new self. That's what you do in the fourth week. I know it sounds crazy, kind of weird, but that's what happens. And you can reconstruct your future during the fourth week. That's what you do. And it's powerful, it's super powerful. You need to get there steadily, but once you get, really interesting. While I was reinventing myself, my dog Lily found my body as the most serene place for a morning nap after she slept for over 12 hours. Well, who could blame her? Yeah, here's the thing. I told you that the fourth week feels really glorious, and it is, but it's also quite hard. So recreating yourself, creating your new self, it's not as easy as it may sound, even though it's happening in your mind, in your head. It is still quite challenging, but I can't wait to see what's gonna happen after the end, or after a couple of weeks later. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see. Guys, I have to tell you something super strange. So in the fourth week, what you do is during the process of meditation, you need to ask the almighty force to kind of show you that it listens to you, that it can hear you, right? Now, I know this sounds a bit strange to some, maybe not to others. I don't judge you in any way. But I did that a couple of times. And on the second day, what happened was when I went outside, a bird shit on my jacket actually, and had a little bit of shit on my hand. Now this is disgusting, and it's kind of a weird, what are the chances of this happening? There are, but in the past 29 years this never happened to me, so I never had a bird shit on me. Yay. but it happened the very first day when I asked the Almighty Force to show me that it can hear me. Now, it may be a coincidence, but I really don't know what to believe in anymore. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you. It's strange, it is. After 4 weeks, well, 30 days, I finished my 30-day experiment. I felt relaxed, calm, and motivated. Except when the bird shit on my hand. That's when I felt just the opposite. Obviously, my life didn't change much in those 30 days, but I'm especially looking forward to see what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks and months, especially if I'm gonna continue meditating daily. Now, I just hope I don't get the shitty car I couldn't get out of my mind, and I definitely hope birds stop shitting on me. I know, if you have to travel for 30 days, it sounds amazing. If you need to meditate for 30 days and you never did it before, well, it doesn't sound that fun. But once you start doing it, you will soon notice a few benefits, like you'll be more relaxed and more calm. And in today's world, that's kind of a big thing. Now, how big of an impact can a 30-day session have on you? Well, that's something I don't know and we'll have to wait to see. But even if it just makes you less stressed, I think it's worth trying it out. Probably 30 days is not enough to build a habit, but it's definitely a great starting point. So all in all, I really recommend following the Joe Dispenza meditation, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I'm not promoting him in any way. There are many different apps you can use, like Calm, like Headspace, like Waking Up with Sam Harris, Insight Timer, I think it's one. So there are many free apps available, some paid apps as well. What is more important than which app you use or which meditation you follow is that you actually do it. So that you take some time every single day or at least a couple of times per week, so you actually meditate for a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and this is more important. So creating a habit of meditating is so much more important than which app you use or which meditation you do. Try to remember this. Now, if you want to learn more about habits and productivity and how you can become more successful getting the flow, then I suggest you subscribe below because I'm constantly creating new content that will help you out. Also, there's some videos around or in the description below you can check if you want to learn something new and boost your productivity and become more mindful. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and stay tuned. Let's catch up soon.